In September 2022, the most advanced military in human history came to a grinding halt. The Pentagon issued a sudden emergency order: stop all deliveries of the F-35 fighter jet. The reason wasn't a software bug or a structural crack. It was a magnet, specifically a tiny component in the engine's turbomachine. It was made of an alloy called neodymium, and it had been sourced from China. The irony was staggering. A $1.7 trillion weapons program, the pinnacle of American stealth and air superiority, was physically incapable of being built without a handful of dirt from its greatest geopolitical rival. Today, we're going to look at the metal that holds the world's most powerful weapons together, and why, if the supply chain breaks, the high-tech military of the future becomes a collection of very expensive paperweights. We are uncovering the rare metal the U.S. military can't replace. What exactly is neodymium? Meet element 60. Neodymium. It belongs to a group of 17 elements known as rare earths. But here's the first secret. Neodymium isn't actually that rare. It's more common in the Earth's crust than copper or gold. The rare part comes from how difficult it is to separate. You don't find a neodymium nugget. It's found in ores mixed with dozens of other minerals. Processing it requires a toxic, 100-step chemical dance that most of the world has decided is too dirty to handle. But when you successfully refine it and mix it with iron and boron, you create the NdFeB magnet. This isn't your refrigerator magnet. This is a permanent magnet with a magnetic energy 18 times greater than traditional versions. It is the strongest magnetic force known to man. The backbone of modern warfare. Why does the military need this so badly? Because modern warfare is a game of miniaturization. Every F-35 requires over 900 pounds of rare earth materials. Neodymium is the muscle inside the servos that move the wings and the fins of a missile with millisecond precision. It's in the radar systems that see through clouds, the sonar used by nuclear submarines to hunt in total darkness, and the guidance systems of smart bombs. Without neodymium, these parts would have to be 10 times larger and significantly heavier. Your stealth jet would no longer be stealthy, and your precision missile would be about as accurate as a medieval catapult. The 2026 crisis, the Great Chokehold. For decades, the West was happy to let China do the dirty work of processing these metals. But the game has changed. In April and October of 2025, China introduced sweeping export controls on rare earth technology. They didn't just limit the dirt, they limited the knowledge. They banned the export of the equipment and the expertise needed to turn neodymium into military-grade magnets. By early 2026, the impact hit home. Prices for critical coatings soared 69 times higher than the year before. This isn't just a trade war, it's a managed interdependence. China knows that the US military is currently tethered to their factories. While the US is racing to build its own processing plants in places like Texas and California, experts say it could take 3 to 7 years to catch up. The race for independence. So, what happens now? The US is invoking the Defense Production Act, pouring billions into Project Vault and domestic mines like Mountain Pass. They are looking for the substitute, magnets made of iron nitride or other compounds that don't require rare earths. But for the weapons of today, the F-35s, the Virginia-class submarines, the drones over the Pacific, there is no Plan B. Neodymium remains the invisible king of the battlefield. We often think of war in terms of oil, or gunpowder, or chips. But the future of global power might actually be decided by a dull, silver-colored metal found in a handful of mud. The next time you look at a high-tech gadget or a headline about a new fighter jet, remember element 60. Because in the modern world, the most powerful force isn't just the explosion, it's the magnet that guides it.